What is up YouTube, I'm Royal, I'm rank 1 Wildrift, and today we're breaking the meta by playing tank Varus in the Baron lane. So this build is actually insanely fun. Varus has so much damage on his second ability, which allows him to just kind of build more tanky, and he just completely counters any bruiser. They just jump on you and you can just stat check them and beat them. It's an actually insane build. So I'm going to show you exactly how to play it. I have an awesome gameplay for you guys. But first, let's explain the logic behind the build. So you're always going to be rushing boots, whether that's plate steel caps versus an AD matchup or mercury treads versus a magic damage matchup. Ideally, you want to be playing this build into bruisers. So champions like Darius, Garen, Renekton, Riven, Camille. This is where this build shines the most because they don't have the damage required to kill you and you just have more than enough damage, and of course you're always able to win the lane because you function as a ranged champion. We're going to be rushing Terminus, which helps you get the most damage out of your second ability. It gives you the attack speed you need, and the passive synergizes extremely well with your second ability. And then Rift Maker, for the exact same reason, it synergizes insanely well with your second ability. You're able to get that extra 7.5% true damage. Of course, Varus scales with both AP and AD, so getting AP is a benefit, it's not a bad thing. And then that's when we start to build even tankier, since these are the only two damage items you really need. Third, I like to go for Amaranth's Twin Guard just to immediately become super tanky. But obviously your last three items will always be situational. You can really build whatever tank item suits the situation the best. If you need Thornmail, you can go Thornmail. Randuin is of course a great item versus crit. Force of Nature is probably the best item against magic damage for Varus. But honestly, all of these items can work. Guardian Angel can work. These just make you the tankiest usually. Of course, adapt based on what you're against. For your runes, you're always going to be going lethal tempo. I have tried variations with empowerment. However, lethal tempo just gives you the most consistent damage throughout the game, and you're able to stack it and maintain the max attack speed for so long because you survive for so long. Then I like going for the resolve runes, taking Nullifying Orb, Bone Plating, and Overgrowth, making me too tanky for these bruiser champions to kill. And lastly, we're gonna go Alacrity because attack speed benefits us a lot. For your runes, you're either gonna be going Exhaust or Barrier for the most part. Barrier if you're gonna survive Burst. Exhaust if you're versus like an Assassin. Again, this is if you wanna survive Burst, right? Versus champions like Darius or Garen, Barrier might be a little more useful. However, versus Assassins, Exhaust might be more useful. Lastly, you can go Ignite if you really want like anti-heal versus like a champion like Mundo or something. However, for the most part, you're going Barrier, Exhaust. You can go Ghost to kite out enemies, and if you really need Cleanse, you can go Cleanse. So you have a lot of choices in your runes. However, Barrier is my go-to for this build. Now, let's jump into some awesome gameplay. So, of course, we're playing in Master Tier and higher. This game is against Garen, and the enemies have Jarvan as well. As you can see, they have quite a tanky team, right? Bruiser-esque team, and that's exactly the comp that we want to play Varus against, because we can rush our armor boots, and it's gonna be really hard for Jarvan and Garen to kill me, and I can just stack my lethal tempo, stack my second ability Blight, and proc it with my first and third abilities to do some insane damage. I've decided to take Barrier so I can stop Garen's initial damage and make it a lot harder for him to one-shot me with his ultimate, right? We want to play the lane as we would play any other ranged versus melee lane. We want to poke him as much as possible, right? Every time he goes in for a last hit, every time he tries to trade, we want to auto-attack him as much as we can and poke him down slowly. Once we get our ultimate, it's going to be a lot easier to kill him. He's actually getting decent trades on me, but I do hit level 2 from that minion. I'm able to trade back with lethal tempo. So now we're on even footing again. We're actually able to maintain our lethal tempo, which is really good. Oh, he flashed on us, but we have Barrier. We can flash away, and now he has nowhere to go. And that's going to be an easy first blood for us. People always underestimate how strong Varus can be in the early game. And that's definitely what this Garen did. We're able to barrier his damage. Then after flashing away, he had no other way of getting on us, right? So it was really easy for us to finish him off. Gonna go ahead and push the wave, and now with the first blood lead, this game is gonna be an absolute massacre. There's no way they're gonna have enough damage to kill me, and I'm just gonna be walking around with my full tank build, chasing them down and getting free kills. From the carries, they do have Victor and Caitlyn, which is actually pretty good for me because they're like low mobility carries, so it's hard for them to escape me once I hit my ultimate on them. We're gonna be rushing Terminus first item, which is actually really good against Garen as well. Our only 2 damage items are gonna be Terminus and the Rift Maker, and then we can just build full tank after that. I have tried this build with Heartsteel as well, but Heartsteel is just too slow, and you want to benefit from Varus' strong early game. Now that we have ulti, we can actually very easily kill the Garen. Not from full HP, but from half HP, he just instantly dies to our ultimate and first ability combo. Our second ability, of course, does damage based on missing health as well on our first ability. So if he's low and we use the active part of our second ability, we're able to easily kill him. We can definitely look for it here. When my first ability comes back up, I'm gonna look for it. Okay, we kept lethal tempo up, which is good. There we go. Oh, he's able to survive, but a few more attacks take him down. And that's exactly why Varus is just so oppressive against his bruisers. Like, there's nothing Garen can do. He just sits under his turret, tries to farm, but eventually, even under his turret, I'm gonna poke him down enough to look for an all-in. We're able to get played as well. I'm gonna immediately recall, as to not allow him to get back to lane and push out the waves for free. I want to constantly pressure him. We're going to take our attack speed components first. And I'm already 1,400 gold up on him, which is such an insane lead to have already. At this point, even if Jarvan comes, I can probably 2v1 them. As long as I play it well. We want to look for auto attacks to poke as much as we can, but there's no way he's going to be walking up to my auto attack range now. So he's gonna have to start giving up farm if he wants to play the game. Nope, he wants to fight me, which is not a good idea for him. He can try and go for short trades, but even that is just too hard. He's already at like 70% HP. I'm gonna proc the Scorpion and we can look for another dive. I see Jarvan top lane, so I'm not too worried. We're gonna max our second ability second, after our first ability, of course. Our second ability is the core damage of this build, right? Gonna take a free plate. I'm trying to look for some poke on him too. There we go, good damage. I can maybe get him here. Yeah, he doesn't know what to do. I'm gonna push the next wave. I still have ulti, so if he walks up, he dies to my ult. Okay, he's staying, so we can probably kill him again. It's just so oppressive under the tower. I need him to step up a little more. There we go. There we go. Oh, we don't have mana for our first ability. There we go, we got the mana. Perfect. And we get the kill. This is just such an oppressive build, man. Like, these bruisers, there's nothing they can do. They just sit here and get bullied. The one time he tried to all-in me, he immediately died, and now he's getting pushed under his tower and constantly poked out. The enemies are probably going for the Herald, but I'm too low to stop them, so I'm just gonna let them and we'll get the dragon. Now that I have Terminus as well, it's gonna be even rougher. My damage is gonna be so much higher, and he still won't be able to kill me. Okay, he's actually roaming mid lane, which, I mean, he can't really lane against me. I kill him under turret, so he might as well just leave, I guess. But we can use this time to take the Scorpion and push down the turret. This is such an oppressive early game build, but the awesome thing about it is that it scales well into the late game as well. Your damage continues to be high, does slightly fall off, but it does continue to be really high, and you just become so tanky that it's so hard for the enemies to kill you. We'll take another plate and do some damage to Garen. Of course, we want to get our 3 stacks of our second ability and then proc the 3 stacks. There we go, another kill. I keep getting 3 stacks of with my auto attacks, the stacks of my second ability, right? And then I proc that with my first ability or my third ability. And that's the continuous trade pattern that I want to do. Because once you proc the blight marks, right, it does percent health damage. And then when they're low, I use my second ability and first ability combined to do missing health damage, magic damage. So there's just not a lot of counterplay for Garen. The only thing he can do is try and kill me, but of course we're too tanky, right? That's the whole point of this build. We build tank. Obviously Terminus gives us armor and magic resist. Our boots gives us armor and HP. So it's just too hard for him to kill me. I'm gonna go and farm my jungle while Garen pushes, because I want to get the extra gold, and Vi is very far away from this camp anyway. We always want to be maximizing our gold. Hello Garen, run from me. Oh, he's not running from me. He might just be dead here. Yep. I'm just too tanky, there's nothing he can do. I'm gonna ult him. Once my first ability comes up, he's gonna be dead. There we go. And he has to immediately run away and hope for the best, but he didn't have flash, so nothing he can do really. Oh, okay, got the cannon. Nice, we're gonna get the Scorpion. Once we finish our Rift Maker, we're gonna be maxed out on damage, and that's when we can start building tankier and tankier.
Enemy turret destroyed.
This game, they mostly have AD. It's only Victor that's magic damage from their team, so I mostly want to get armor. But of course, Victor does a lot of damage in the late game, so we can just completely ignore him. Perfect, we got our damage. Oh, we can maybe look for a roam. A lot of things happening up in the dragon lane. I'm coming, team. Oh, this does not look like a good fight for us. Oh, he knows I'm here. Hit my ult on the pike. Nice, we got the pike. I just tanked all of Victor's burst, and I'm completely chilling, by the way. And I don't even have magic resist yet. Just from the HP that I'm getting from Rift Maker. My runes, of course, my tank runes, bone plating, and a shield. I tanked the entire Victor combo like it was nothing. And now we're gonna start building into our Amaranth, which is gonna give us all the armor and all the magic resist we will ever need. So if I'm already just tanking the Victor, no problem. As I get tankier, she won't be able to one-shot me at all. But I'm still gonna be doing crazy damages. Now push the wave. I do see Pike and Jarvan, so I wanna be a little cautious of that. Maybe I can clean up the Garen. Oh, the Swain has it without me. I'm not even needed. Perfect. My team is really forcing topside. I'm just gonna counter jungle the enemy. Jarvan was topside, so I'm just gonna take the Grump, and his blue buff just spawned too, so I'm gonna take the blue buff as well. Hopefully I take it before Victor notices what's going on. I'm actually pretty fast at taking it with my second ability, right? Nice, he almost stole it. Gonna push out the wave. Jarvan is here, but I think he's by himself. Not much he can do. Oh, there's Garen as well. I could stay. My entire team is topside, but I don't think they can beat me 2v1 as long as I kite out properly. I need to not be too close to them though. Okay, he's actually running to Baron because my team is just doing Baron. Oh, it's not Baron, it's Dragon, obviously, because we're in the Baron lane. So I guess it was a good distraction. He didn't make it a Dragon in time. My team gets a free Dragon. We're great at split pushing, right? We're so good at these 1v1s. No one can really fight us 1v1. It's not even close. Is he gonna get him? Nice. Pop off team. My team is playing really good this game too. Obviously I'm like by far the most fed champion in the game, but my team is doing really well. Oh, I say that and they immediately get caught. I cursed them. My team trades 3 for 2, which is not great. Well, Pike. Oh, he reacted in time, and he's emoting on me. I can't believe it. Not the emote. I need to be a little careful in case Pike is still here and they 2v1 me, but I might still be able to win it. I just don't have ulti. Okay, I have emeralds and 70 gold. I'm just gonna go take a blue buff and maybe another wave. After I finish emeralds, I'm gonna be absolutely impossible to kill while dealing a lot of damage. Hello, Caitlyn. Pow. Our arrows by themselves unfortunately don't really do a lot of damage. We need to stack our second ability to do damage, but we're not playing Poke Varus. Oof, I whiffed my ulti. Disaster. Okay. Team's going deep. Oh no, we got stunned and I canceled their first ability. Okay, we're able to get 2 of them. We didn't really do much that fight, but our team's able to clean up. I do have base for my amaranths. Don't cancel me. Perfect. We got our twin guard. Next item, I think it might make sense to go Randuin's. They only have 1 crit champion, but I think Randuin's might be the best armor item on us in terms of stats. Hello, Garen. Okay. Look how much damage we're doing to this Garen, by the way. While being so tanky. Come here, Caitlyn. We're just face tanking all of them. And we did so much with the Caitlyn too. We can just go Baron maybe? Oh, okay, grabbed it again. Nice. I do have to be a little careful when my Amaranth is not stacked up. Oh, I'm getting hard focused. Oh, that's a disaster. I got bursted. Yeah, I guess getting hooked by Pike 3 different times was not ideal. And the damage from J4 was actually massive. I definitely need to get more armor. Seems like my team's still kind of winning the fight though. Mess him up, Swain. Yeah, I definitely need more armor. It's only Victor that does magic damage anyway.
Enemy killing spree.
Yeah, not many armor items make a lot of sense. But I think my best bet is probably Randuin's, because it just gives so much armor and so much HP. And of course being able to block more damage from Caitlyn is always going to be useful. Okay, steal it. Can I steal it? Oh, I cannot steal it. We just gave them a free Baron. I kind of messed up by getting caught there, and this led to the Baron. Oh, hello Jarvan. Him with the ult. Oof, I probably didn't even flash there. But you couldn't see my damage, right? I'm like killing this guy from half health while building full tank. So the damage is still there just with these items. I just have to make sure I'm hitting my ulti too. Because it immediately procs 3 stacks. Right, and it's a great way to initiate the fight. Gonna keep counter jungling as well. We should probably go get Dragon. I mean, the enemies have 2 dead and this is Sol, right? Oh, hello enemies. Hello, Garen. I have to be a little careful because the whole enemy team is here. My team's not there yet. Now we can maybe look for a fight. I'm looking for an ultimate angle. Okay, we can just get the dragon. Jarvan was dead, so he shouldn't be here in time. Perfect. Oh, dude, the Spike has actually just never missed a skill shot on me or what? He's the GOAT. Alright, let's work towards our Randuins. Oof, they walked right by me. Perfect. And now with a Mountain Soul as well, it's like the best soul for us to get, right? We're even tankier. With a shield. Need to defend the Baron. Oh, my team is fighting for some reason. I don't know why. We just need to defend the Baron. Fortunately, Vi got called out. Typical master tier nonsense. Boom, boom, boom. Clearing the minions is actually pretty hard. I don't know why these minions are so buffed. The Baron minions are OP. All my team needs to do is chill and not fight. I don't know why they're fighting. It's like, defend the Baron. Oh no, my entire team is dying. But it's okay. Tank Varus is a scaling build. I'm gonna face tank their entire team and just kill them all. Perfect. Now I can afford my Randuins.
Turret is under attack.
I should probably get some magic resist though, because Victor will be one-shotting us otherwise. Try to look for Jarvan, but we can't really catch him out. Okay, the entire enemy team is just running mid and getting the turret. Not much I can do about it. And now we're really strong. There's no way the enemies can one-shot us like before. And of course our damage is still going to be really high with Terminus and Riftmaker. Just from our second ability base damage. Baron spawning again in 40 seconds. So that's going to be the big game decider, I would assume. Galio has his ulti, so it's fine that he's kind of split pushing. Should be somewhat safe here because Galio has ult too. Oh, the enemies are going in. Their backline is separated. I'm just gonna focus their backline. Hello, Victor. I'm just tanking them. I'm just absolutely tanking their backline. I'm still half HP. There goes the Caitlyn. And the Victor is running away. I just completely face tanked both the Victor and the Caitlyn for so long with the help of the Galio ult. Hello, Jarvan. He's trying to one-shot me, but he does no damage. The full damage Jarvan does no damage. Oh, I love this build. It's so fun. And we're able to easily win the team fight after face tanking their backline and the Jarvan. Do a 360 no-scope on the Baron. And then we can run to Elder, and it's gonna be so easy to win with Baron and Elder buff. Go, go! Run to the Baron. Or to the Elder. Hello, Garen. We have our ulti still. He's completely caught out. There we go. Now we're gonna take the Elder, and with a Baron buff and an Elder buff 18 minutes in, it's gonna be very, very easy to win. Unless Spike steals it. Hello, Caitlyn. Can we flash over? We got the Elder. There we go. Clean them up, team. Oh, they're going for it. We should be able to win mid now. We have Baron, and only one of them is alive. So yeah, I guess that will be it. Please let me know your thoughts on this build down below, and let me know if you have any other awesome builds you want me to try out. If you guys are enjoying this series, please let me know. I have a lot of fun making it, and I want to continue to make it. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe for more Wild Rift content. Actually, let's not turn the video off yet. Let's look at the stats. Seeing the damage numbers is gonna be pretty funny, considering that we're playing like a tank Varus build. Let's see it. 92 better than Varus is, and we're the MVP of the game as well. Thank you very much. It's a lot of damage for a tank.